Quick message to all our viewers before we get started on today's video. It has come to our attention that over 90% of our regular viewers are not subscribed to the channel. We request you to please click the subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can be notified when the next video from Mythology is out. The bigger the channel gets, the better the quality of videos that we do for you also gets. So please help us make some amazing videos by supporting the channel and clicking that subscribe button. Thank you. Now over to the video. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Mythology with your host Nitin Nair. In Mythology, we constantly strive to mix things up and bring in new mythologies into the mix whenever we can. It could be something as obscure as Fijian or Samoan mythology from the Oceanian regions to something very popular and mainstream like Norse mythology, which we introduced some time back. Going with the tradition, we are introducing a brand new mythology into the mix today, and this is the Papuan mythology from the islands of Papua New Guinea. The first character that we are going to be looking into is Kaiamunu or Kaiamunu. The Kaiamunu is an important hybrid creature in Papuan mythology which has two widely divergent explanations. In Papua New Guinea, there have been numerous sightings of a creature that looks like a dinosaur. Researchers have referred to it as a Kaiamunu, and it's believed that it's a descendant of the raptor family. Although it's not clear if this animal is a therizinosaurus, it has a long neck and front claws, which are similar to those of the famous raptor. With the release of the latest Jurassic World movies, a lot of people are now familiar with what a therizinosaurus is. In the Purari Delta, people believe that a demon called the Kaiamunu is part of their initiation rituals. He is supposed to swallow and regurgitate to life. The houses of the tribe's men are made out of materials that are similar to what the Kaiamunu looks like. In the Purari region, the Kaiamunu is represented as a piece of wicker work that is shaped like a basket with 4 legs. The monster is considered to be 9 to 12 feet long, with a long neck and a large mouth. The beast is also said to have a roar that resembles thunder. On the other hand, in the other version, it is believed that this creature, which is about 10 to 15 meters long, has a long tail and a large neck. It looks like a wallaby with a head similar to that of a turtle. It also has smooth brown skin. It was described as having a top head that was as high as a house, and his underbelly was as high as an adult. The physical attribute that makes it resemble Therizinosaurus is the presence of long front claws. The Kaiamunu is also called the Kaiamunu, Kaiamunu and Kaiamunu in parts of Papua New Guinea. The version where the Kaiamunu is represented as a reptilian monster describes it to be a dangerous creature who will willfully attack humans and other living things. They are bloodthirsty, and seeing one is considered to be an indication of certain death. The Kaiamunu is supposedly a good climber who can scale rocks and mountains while also being a skillful swimmer. The more popular wicker monster version is a crucial element in the rite of passage for boys into adulthood. When there are enough boys for the ceremony, they are taken to the wicker structure by a male member of the family and made to drink the sap from the tree, which symbolizes allowing the Kaiamunu to enter their body. On return, the wicker figure is burned down and a new one built in its place. The boys return in the morning to the village and are greeted with dog teeth necklaces and a feasting pig. They then indulge in cannibalism, where a victim is pushed through the wicker structure to represent the swallowing of the victim by the Kaiamunu. The victim is then eaten by the whole village. There have been plenty of sightings of the Kaiamunu, and just like the Ninki Nanka, the Loch Ness Monster or the Inkanyamba, many locals have claimed to see the creature. The booming tourism industry has also joined in with sighting trails and hikes regularly organized by tour operators who supposedly find and track the beast. This is an activity that we've been seeing across the world where there have been stories of mythological creatures from the past who have tempted many an adventurer to go out in search of them. This will continue to grow, and we will continue to look at such characters around the world from mythology who have inspired such sighting tours and adventure trails that many people today ensure that is part of their holiday activity when they go to that particular country. More often than not, these are just tours that are organized by locals who wish to cash in on the reputation of the mythological creature and never have actually led to an actual sighting or discovery or any kinds of research material that has been documented from these tours as long as one can remember. There have been random or sporadic cases where people have come forward claiming to have seen it and have photographic evidence, but they have rarely stood up intense research or checks by the researchers and experts in the field. Hopefully, we will have more and more such sighting tours which could lead to more discoveries in the future. But until then, give us a like, a subscribe, drop in a review or a rating, or anything that you can do to help promote the podcast and the YouTube channel among your friends so that we can also bring them into the amazing world of mythology. This is your host, Nitin Nair, signing out by reminding you once again that Mythlok is the home of mythology.